Alright, here we're multiplying radicals. So here we can only multiply radicals when they're same type of root. Okay, so they just have to be both fifth roots, which they are. So that means we can multiply inside times inside and then outside times outside. Okay, so 4 times 3 is outside times outside, that is 12. And then the inside, we can just go ahead and multiply negative 10 and 16. And then we can multiply x squared times x to the fourth, and then we can do y to the sixth times y to the fourth. Well, whenever we multiply by the same base on exponents, we add them, right? And then they're both fifth roots, and negative 160 and 12 on the outside, right? So I'm just separating into the numbers and the variables, right? So it's a fifth root, so that means if this is negative, my answer is just going to be negative, right? Now I can break down 160. Since this is odd and this is negative in here, my answer is going to be negative. If it was positive, then it would be positive just because this is odd. All right, so this one, this just be 10 and 16, just like I had. And now I can break down 10, which is 2 and 5, and 16, which is 4 and 4, and then 2 and 2 and 2 and 2. And I'm looking for groups of 5, right? There's 4 2s and 5 2s. Okay, so it means I can pull out a 2, but I already have a negative 12 up front, so that would be a negative 24, right? And then do I have anything left over? Oh, I have this 5 left over here, so that stays inside the fifth root. I want to make room for my x and y here. So inside the fifth root, I have this 5. Okay, now x to the sixth, I have an index of 5, so that means this would be divided by 5, and this would be divided by 5, right? And then I would have no more root. I'd write it as fractional exponents. So 5 goes into 6 one time with the remainder of 1. 5 goes into 10 two times with the remainder of 0. So then here would just be my answer. Done. Now this is odd, so we're okay. If it's even, then we have to use absolute value bars. But since this is odd, we don't have to use absolute value bars.